An alien fleet glides through the uncharted abyss of deep space, their sensors slicing through the void like knives. A blip disrupts their calm. A massive, unidentified vessel looms ahead, its presence a wound in the silence. The Zorathians, an insectoid species with compound eyes and chittering voices, rule this sector with cold precision. Their empire spans star systems, unchallenged for centuries. Yet this anomaly stirs unease. No known race dares venture this far from civilized space. The warship's silhouette sharpens into view. Angular, brutal, a monolith of dark metal radiating menace. Its size dwarfs their largest dreadnoughts, a shadow against the faint starlight. The commander, antennae twitching, stares at the holodisplay as data streams in. Scans reveal no recognizable technology signatures, no plasma drives, no quantum cores, just an enigma of power and purpose. The hull's design hints at something utilitarian, almost primitive yet impossibly advanced. Crew members buzz with speculation. A lost prototype? A rogue faction? The readings defy their archives. Energy signatures spike, suggesting weapons of unthinkable scale. The commander orders a transmission, standard hails in every known frequency. Silence answers thick and oppressive. The fleet's lights dim as if the warship's gaze drains their resolve. Tension coils tighter. The alien sensors lock onto the vessel's surface. Scarred, pitted, a testament to battles fought and won. Its weapon systems hum to life, a low thrum pulsing through the vacuum. The Zorathians' own armaments seem laughable in comparison. Their plasma cannons mere toys against this titan. The commander's mandibles click in agitation. This is no scout, no drifter. It's a predator, coiled and ready. The crew's chittering rises, a cacophony of fear and confusion. The warship's turrets shift, tracking their every move with mechanical precision. A junior officer suggests retreat, but pride binds the commander's decision. They've crushed every foe, from gas-dwelling leviathans to crystalline hive minds. This will be no different, or so they tell themselves. The fleet adjusts formation, encircling the intruder like a net. The warship remains still, its silence a taunt. Then, a surge. Its reactors flare, bathing the void in a harsh white glow. The alien sensors scream warnings. Power levels off the charts, shields unlike anything in their databanks. The commander's resolve wavers. This isn't a ship, it's a declaration. The order comes sharp and final. Approach with caution, weapons hot. The fleet edges closer, a swarm of lights against the warship's unyielding bulk. The air aboard the flagship thickens with dread. They've ruled the stars too long to fathom a threat like this. An unknown that doesn't bow, doesn't speak, doesn't falter. The warship's shadow swallows their scanners, a void within a void. As they close the gap, a single thought gnaws at the commander. Whatever built this came to dominate, not to explore. The stars themselves seem to hold their breath, waiting for the inevitable. The Zorathian fleet unleashes a salvo of warning shots, plasma bolts streaking through the void like fiery lances. The warship doesn't flinch. Its hull drinks the energy, dispersing it in faint ripples across its surface. The alien sensors scramble to understand. No shields in the traditional sense, just raw, adaptive armor that mocks their assault. The commander's mandibles snap shut, silencing the crew's rising panic. Before they can recalibrate, the warship answers. A volley of kinetic slugs erupts from its turrets, each projectile a blur of death. The lead Zorathian cruiser shatters, its hull crumpling like paper in a storm. Energy beams follow, cutting through the darkness with surgical brutality. The beams aren't plasma or laser, something denser, hotter, tearing through Zorathian shields like they're nothing. A second ship explodes, debris scattering in silent chaos. The fleet's formation collapses as captains scream orders over static-filled comms. The warship advances, relentless, its weapons cycling with a rhythm that speaks of endless war. The alien scans finally catch a glimpse of its power source, fusion reactors. Compact yet monstrous, pumping out energy that defies their physics. The crew's chittering turns to shrieks as a third ship falls, its core breached by a single, precise strike. The warship's design screams efficiency. No flare, no waste, just a machine honed to kill. Its armor shifts, plates realigning to deflect a desperate counterattack. The Zorathians hurl everything. Missiles, ion barrages, even a ramming attempt. Nothing sticks. The warship shrugs off the onslaught, its retaliation swift and absolute. A frigate vanishes in a bloom of light, its crew vaporized before they can flee. The aliens' technology, once their pride, feels obsolete against this juggernaut. The commander orders a full retreat, voice trembling through the comms. The fleet pivots, engines flaring, but the warship locks onto their signals like a hunter scenting blood. It accelerates, impossibly fast for its size, closing the gap with cold intent. The Zorathian sensors scream overload as they detect more weapons priming. Railguns, missile bays, something that twists space itself. The realization hits hard. This isn't a skirmish. It's an execution. The warship's silence breaks with a single low-frequency pulse, a sound that rattles their hulls and bones. It's not communication, it's a warning. The last Zorathian stragglers fire wildly, a futile gasp of defiance. The warship's turrets swivel, picking them off with mechanical disdain. The commander watches, helpless, as the fleet dwindles to flickering lights in the void. The warship doesn't slow, doesn't hesitate. It pursues, a shadow of death stretching across the stars. The aliens' empire, built on centuries of conquest, crumbles in minutes. The final thought sears into the commander's mind. This thing wasn't lost. It was sent, and it's only the beginning. The warship's engines roar, a promise of more to come. A lone Zorathian scout ship, battered but alive, drifts beyond the warship's reach. Its crew intercepts a faint transmission. Static at first, then a human voice, low and clipped, reciting coordinates in a language alien to their ears. The realization crashes like a wave. This is human. The warship's origin snaps into focus. The Zorathians' databanks hold scraps of rumors, primitives from a backwater system, warring among themselves, barely spacefaring. Yet here they are, undeniable. The scout sensors peel back the warship's secrets. The Indomitable, a name etched into its hull, a relic of humanity's bloody past now turned outward. The narration shifts, tracing humanity's arc through time. Earth, a crucible of conflict, forged them in fire wars that shattered continents, then united them under a single iron will. The Indomitable was born in those final days, a juggernaut built to end rebellion and secure the skies. Its fusion cores hum with the ingenuity of a species that clawed its way from dirt to stars. The Zorathians, with their sleek ships and sterile empires, never knew struggle like this. Humanity didn't inherit the galaxy, they took it piece by jagged piece. The warship systems tell the story. AI-driven, self-repairing, a floating fortress designed to outlast and outfight. Its weapons, railguns, gravitic lances, antimatter charges, bear the scars of innovation born from desperation. The Zorathians see it now. This isn't random aggression. The Indomitable is a spearhead, a vanguard for a species that doesn't negotiate with the cosmos. Its hull, pocked with old wounds, whispers of battles fought long before this encounter. The alien scanners catch glimpses of its logs, coordinates of human colonies, a network spreading like roots through the dark. The scout crew broadcasts a frantic warning to their empire. Humanity is coming. The warship halts its pursuit, engines idling as if savoring the moment. Then, a signal bursts from its core, a deep, resonant pulse, claiming this sector in no uncertain terms. The Zorathians' pride cracks. They've conquered worlds with elegance, but this is raw, ugly dominion. The commander, if he still lived, would see the truth. Humanity doesn't bend to the galaxy's rules. They rewrite them. The scout's crew trembles, their chittering hushed, as the warship's shadow lingers on their screens. The transmission loops, a human voice cutting through the void, calm and unyielding. It's not a threat, it's a promise. The Zorathians grasp their folly. They thought themselves apex, but they're prey in a larger hunt. The Indomitable stands as proof, humanity's spirit, forged in chaos, now a blade aimed at the stars. The scout powers down, hoping to vanish, but the warship's sensors linger, unblinking. The galaxy shifts beneath its weight, and the aliens know this is no fleeting terror. It's the dawn of something unstoppable. The Indomitable ignites its hyperspace drive, a ripple of distorted light swallowing it whole. The Zorathian survivors blink at empty sensors, their fleet reduced to ash and echoes. The void feels heavier now, stained with the dread of what they've unleashed. The warship didn't flee. It moved with purpose, a predator stalking new prey. The aliens' warning crackles through their comms, reaching a distant empire too arrogant to heed it in time. They've ruled the stars with precision and order, but this chaos, this human storm, defies their grasp. The galaxy braces for impact. Far away, a human colony orbits a red dwarf, its people hardened by thin air and thinner odds. The Indomitable signal pings their relays, coordinates confirmed, sector claimed. The colonists don't cheer. They nod, knowing the machine's work is just the start. Narration reveals the truth. This warship isn't alone. Hundreds like it prowl the dark, each a testament to humanity's unyielding hunger. Built from the bones of Earth's wars, they're not explorers, they're conquerors, carrying the species will across light years. The colony's forges hum, crafting more. The Zorathian Empire scrambles, their sleek fleets massing for a stand. They don't see the shadows gathering beyond their borders, human ships emerging from hyperspace, silent until they strike. The Indomitable reappears, its hull gleaming over a Zorathian colony world. Its weapons glow, a constellation of death aimed downward. The aliens' defenses flare briefly, then die. Railguns punch through orbital stations, beams carve cities to slag. The narration swells with pride. Humanity doesn't ask for territory. It takes it, with fire and steel honed by centuries of defiance. The warship broadcasts its claim again, a human voice cutting through the panic below. The Zorathians flee or fight, but the outcome's the same. The Indomitable stands unbroken, its reactors throbbing like a heartbeat. More human vessels blink into existence, a fleet born from a species that thrives on the edge. The galaxy learns fast. These aren't visitors. They're architects of a new order, reshaping the stars with grit and genius. The narration ends sharp. Humanity doesn't explore, it conquers. The warship's shadow falls over the planet, a promise kept, a future seized.